You know what Hunter's butt smells like. On a daily basis, you count the more. Wait, injury. Oh my god, why does it keep glitching on me, dog? I forgot Odell Beckham in free agency. I'll be signing him when I fucking when the off season hits for sure. Odell, Tyquan, Jacoby. Whoa! That's still mid as fuck. There's some burners in free agency.
What's your jersey sauce?
Purple tops, black bottoms.
Man, I fucking hope to God I get Toby round one. If you lose or B grade loses out, bro, I'll fucking shit myself. That would fire me up.
I'm a bumblebee today.
Hey. Jacoby Myers is back. Yeah. Offense is back to normal.
Baltimore, Maryland. Today it's an AFC North matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Keep on receiving them scholarships, and then come to the house. Please watch me, man. I'm the one with a dog. Metro gonna make you a game. Oh, you.
They go play action now. Jackson. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14, and it was the Ravens getting the road victory in that one, so now they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Baltimore.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
The Ravens at 10-5 to start play. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of
mind. Oh my goodness.
To get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Well, they had a gain of 10 last time. Now a gain of 20 here. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Right at the 40. They'll go option to the short side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. And
he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their own 25-yard line. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for.
just
One of
got
the best in the
immaculate blocks,
league.
and
They'll
that's
come
my
at you from
blocking.
all angles, and they did a nice job of stopping him for a loss.
I mean, I know my O-line's not the greatest, but fuck, bro. My dude didn't touch them. Like, he just walked around them.
Now they look to move it forward here. On 2nd and 14. Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
Sweet Jesus.
Juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Pickett. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Good news. They got
man.
and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. And they punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Ravens will take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Edwards. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did, that time for a loss.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Damn.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. Jackson gonna throw.
Bro, you got to be kidding.
Touchdown.
Devin Duvernay just shrugged the dude off like I'm not even there, man.
His 6th touchdown of the
Fucking
season. And the Ravens are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason maybe.
Bro, how is there 3 people in the backfield and the whole team?
The term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and your win column will result.
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
They just gave up the sack there. If I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterbacks have been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not a great start, dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. He'll take it at the 42. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Play action. It's Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
2 things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, It's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Pickett. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Calais Campbell in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And it's Presley Harvin now as he'll send this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And he'll be stopped at the 46, gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Edwards. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Being chased out left. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Tackle there by Michael Pierce.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw, Pickett. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Pickett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and starting to put together some drives.
That swung out wide to Harris. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Pickett, he's going to throw it again. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Here's Presley Harvin now. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And a fair catch called for and taken right on the midfield stripe. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner, because they have to be extreme.
The throw for Claypool is intercepted.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This
Rather within 5 yards, his game
interception to
was
begin the
fucking
second
completely
half.
stop his
That's a
route.
defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're
I
going to
don't know
see
if I
today,
was
partner.
within 5 yards. If I wasn't, that should have been a penalty.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Devin Bush splitting behind the line to track down the ball carrier.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Now Dobbins again on second down.
And maybe shades of the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long.
Throw right side here taken in by Bateman. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack.
Pickett lost it.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because if the defense got it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Here's Johnson with a reception. We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Taking on the midfield logo.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return.
And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. 59 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
The handoff running left is Dobbins. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll run here with Edwards, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Jackson now. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Tucker with the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding a...
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Malik Harrison with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
I know nowadays they give a lot of guys different things when they get to the sidelines after creating a big play, but just throw a cape on this guy because he single-handedly ended multiple drives. Interception earlier, sack on third down. Really? Should have a better game plan installed for how to contain him because he's affecting this game in so many ways.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run the toss here. Edwards. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he should be able to pin him back deep.
My butt smells, I'm back.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Steeler offense here about
Here we go, here we go.
It's now appearing.
Sorry, I root for a Saul win, and no matter what I win in, I'm in. Woohoo!
This was going to be the game to stem the tide. That just has not been the case.
Finally get a fucking...
39.
Once Cleveland get injured for a second of block.
That's probably where the offensive coordinator is saying, geez, we could have used a couple of these earlier in the game.
Hey, he's probably telling the head coach, well, talk to the run game coordinator about
See you in the lottery, probably, King Hunter.
should have had this going right from the beginning.
I'm winning that fucking lotto and drafting my own. So you boys are
Into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
I'm excited. You playing 2K after this? Oh, you got class. Stink
How many
fart.
picks have I done?
2-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of love
Damn,
but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we?
No, it's
I mean,
not.
with the year he's
Actually, I
having,
was looking at it with long put. I could throw 2 more. Yes, 2. Thank God. I could throw 2 more picks, and I would still have it.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K.
So next week I
And
or like
nothing
well,
much
obviously it's not
materializing
over.
there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Next week I just have to go
that was a pretty
even,
good
and I
job
don't lose my
defensively.
day.
Up to a 2-yard
And if I
run, but
rest
I've gotta
against
think
sports
this
book, I'm
offensive
going for the
line,
quarterback.
they're asking their quarterback for a different type of run. One that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
God, that shit parts like the red
And
fuck.
some space here.
And then, bro, that
Taken
Evan
down, but
misses
not
it.
before they reach the 50. 102 yards for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, brother, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
To the 36-yard line. Stop there.
the weight.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no
My
cutback
bad.
angle. You know he was trying to dart through.
Oh, good.
No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll run for it. It's Edwards. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them.
Unintentionally. Thought I was on the D-line. I was trying to swing move.
We've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking in the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 29. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter.
People's giving away a PS5 on his live.
Kuiko's a fucking scam artist. What? Kidding. Before he comes,
get it.
What's up?
I said you don't think they're actually gonna get a PS5.
No, I'm just being a douche.
It's gonna be a box of rocks.
Yeah, no, that Horizon, that's the new bundle that came out. That's legit. I'm just being a fuck. You know how it be.
And just good downhill running there as
my buddy just bought that same PS5 bundle.
93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. All runs on this drive so far.
Basketball.
It's first and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris.
Season.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Watches basketball.
It's because you're a fucking Pacers fan.
James
No,
Daniels, the
yeah,
guard,
ATK, tell me when this game,
there.
there's 3 dudes in the backfield tapping me for a loss. I got a holding penalty. Oh, fucking holding, bro.
My first play of the game against Miami was a holding call. Literally the only, that was a fucking 2 second, not even 2 second pass. I hiked the ball, I hit square immediately. Holding call. I was like, I'll just get it.
How?
I was like, okay, I get it.
Here in the fourth quarter.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead now down to 20.
One time because it's his birthday, bitch.
Yeah, I'm clapping Hunter's butt with my, whoa.
Just settle down,
You settle down.
Boswell now.
Hey, Emmanuel Sanders to the NFL Network.
And that one will bounce out
Dude.
of the back of the end zone.
Here we go, Saul. Here we go.
Who does Saul play? Toby?
Be great. No, be great.
Be great played Tom.
No, he does at the end of the year. Okay, Hunter, if Saul beats Be Great, I win and I'm in. Yeah, if Saul beats Be Great this week, no matter what, I win and I'm in. If Tom beats Be Great, I'm in. If Be Great beats Tom, I'm in. I need this like I need air. If not, we root for Tom losing for a second week in a row. And that's just not something I feel okay with. That's it. I know what I need to do. Hacking into Tom's PS5.
Password is grits, capital G.
Don't worry, it'll be ratio momentarily. If not, I'm actually okay with going to the lotto. My team's got hella holes with it. Oh, I just randomly lost connection to EA. That's weird.
What the fuck?
What? What? Yeah.
Why did we just do that?
I don't know. Do you enjoy contender circles to boost all over your health?
My computer.
Nuh-uh, that bitch came in a day?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Nice, let's go. Do an unboxing, do an unboxing.
Oh.
I did not think that was gonna work. Hey, yo.
GG.
You're late. I should not, man, I should still be in the off still. This sucks.
If Kenny Pickett fucking doesn't miss the pass like early in the game, fire move on the sideline. Like, how the fuck did he not catch that ball, man?
Yeah, that shit was easy.
And it's like the worst part about that was third down. Like, those shits are just drive killers. It's like,
make sure the quarterback is fast. This type of performance you get, they can't fashion together
situational, and then good God,
and they just took control.
Game doesn't make sense.
Bro, how about you trade for Isaiah Wynn?
Doesn't do anything. Michael Pierce always gets animations, and he's just a star.
Hunter?
Just swim moving, and
yeah, that don't make any sense.
How about we do our trade for Trent Brown again?
I'm not your first.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
I'm getting Will Anderson, Hunter. Woohoo!
No, you're not.
No, the only way I trade my first is if someone literally lets me trade rip them. I have so many holes in this team, like, too many.
I'm ready.
Jabril Peppers is my best corner. If that, I mean, that just goes to show you how terrible we are. But bro's a good corner. He's back in the fucking 87 hit power, 85 tackle over there. I actually fuck with it.
She is.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck you.
Should I start Cole Beasley this week?
BTK, what I would have done to sniff your track shorts. Ignore that, but I don't know. That's a real hit or miss. I kind of think he's a sleeper this week. He could definitely go off because he was kind of like going off about saying that he felt like he was very much still capable of being like a high level player. That he felt like he was getting like blackballed from the league because he was on vaccination. So maybe if I come out and make a statement.
Bro, imagine he comes out, team of the week performance from